Continue with my story of inviting the Mrs. World here. I tried last time with the Ministry of Tourism. I was told they're not the ones who invite contestants here from the Mrs. World. I think I was referred to the Ministry of Culture or National Heritage or something like that. So if you are out there, help me. Help me to invite the Mrs. World here. Can we as a country afford about 15 million, 18 million? Can we as a country? Are we able as Kenya to invite a whole Mrs. World here, to be the first African country to host the Mrs. World in Kenya? We can, and I know that we will. Even just with our sponsors, we can. And like I said, if we have to do a harambe, all of us, that is exactly what we are going to do. If the Mrs. World comes here, we'll get great coverage all over the world as the best destination for tourists. We'll get investors coming here to see our country for the event. These ladies travel with media from all over the world. If there's 42 women, there's going to be 42 husbands. They come with their children. They come with media from their country. Our country is showcased in America for a whole year by all the winners from the 51 states. Mrs. America, Mrs. New York, Mrs. New Jersey, Mrs. Pennsylvania. They will all be advocating for Kenya. So imagine how many tourists we can. We should not be complaining that we don't have any tourists because we can. Kenya is among the safest countries in Africa to visit. We have the greatest resources. Our beaches, our national park, our hotels, our people. The hospitality is great. When I brought David Marmel here, he was so amazed by the hospitality of our country. We can do it, and you working behind me, talk to everybody you know. I need to know what government sector that I need to talk to make this happen. I don't want to be taken around anymore. Talk to this one, talk to this one. I'm now saying it on air. If you're sitting there and we have elected you as our member of parliament and you're listening and you know your department is the one that is in charge of inviting, invite us. Okay, the judges have not given a top 6. We'll call the ladies back on stage because we have 20 minutes before we crown our winner. So we'll call. All right, ladies, get back on stage. We have our top 6 winners. Ladies, as you get on stage, quickly, we need to have you here. We have our top 6. We have our top 6. This must have been so difficult for the judges. We have our top 6. We have our top 6. In no particular order. The first, among the top 6, we have Martha. Martha is among our top 6. Caroline. We have Caroline. We have Maureen. We have Esther Wahome. We have Susan. And Joyce. One of these ladies will get to wear the crown. Who do you think should take over from me? All right. Without wasting any more time, we need to crown the top 6. And from the top 6, we are going to pick our top 3. And then we are going to crown them. Because of time, we'll not have the question and answer with the judges. One of these ladies tonight, her life will be changed forever. She will come to the Mrs. World in Orlando, Florida to participate in the Mrs. World pageant. So the crowning, are they getting the top 6? Are they getting anything? Okay, all right. Our top 3, in no particular order, our top
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Aren't they beautiful? All of them? Great. Now, they're called in no particular order. So what I'm going to announce next is the second runner-up. So, ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up, Mrs.World Kenya Chapter 2011 is Esther Wahome. Congratulations, Esther. Congratulations. As she's being crowned there by the pioneer, Mrs. Kenya. Another round of applause, please. So the two ladies, are there butterflies in the stomach? Now you notice that if I announce the first runner-up, the remaining one will be the 2011 Mrs.World Kenya, isn't it? Now the first runner-up, 2011 Mrs. Kenya is Caroline. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning Mrs. World Kenya 2011 is Maureen. Now you can see she's been given a chair that befits a queen. If she can just sit, please. I'll hand over to Caroline Vakek to take it over from here. We need a sachet for the crowning Mrs. World Kenya 2011. Thank you very much. Maureen Wangi is the reigning 2011 Mrs. World Kenya chapter, and she's going to represent Kenya in the USA. Congratulations, Maureen. And you can see Mrs. Kamunge organizing, is preparing her for the crown. Congratulations, Maureen Wangi. A beautiful crown there. Very, very much. I'd like to invite Mr. Mwangi.
Her husband, Mr. Mwangi. Mr. Mwangi should be on stage. We want to see the lucky man. Mr. Mwangi should be on stage coming to cheer your wife. Amazing, 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 amazing. Thank you, judges. Thank you. Thank you, judges. Thank you, judges. Thank you, judges. Thank you, everybody. I love what I do. This woman's life will be forever changed. Her life will never be the same again. I don't want her to use this crown as a ticket for her to go to America and never come back. So Maureen, congratulations. Go do us proud and come back and make a difference for these beautiful people and the beautiful country that has gotten you here today. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, all the ladies, everybody. Caroline, you want to give a vote of thanks?
Now, as we're in that excited mood, we have one more crown to give to this beautiful lady. Now, as you know, the pioneer Mrs. Kenya was Caroline Vercake, and this is a surprise. She doesn't even know that. Now, the Mrs. Kenya World Secretariat decided to add another award called the African Queen 2011. But before that happens, we must crown the pioneer Mrs. Kenya with that crown, the African Queen Award, so that then she can be able to give it to our reigning Mrs. Kenya 2011. So I'd like to ask Caroline Vercake if you can just give a round of applause to please come forward as Mrs. Kamunge gives her the African Queen crown. Congratulations, Carol.
Thank you.
Isn't she the epitome of African Queen? Yeah, congratulations. If I can ask Mrs. Kamunge to come and crown Caroline Vercake so that then she can be able to crown our newly crowned Mrs. Kenya. Mrs. Kamunge? If you can please present Caroline Vercake with the honor of the African Queen. You see that beautiful, yeah? That beautiful painting over there, all right? It represents an African woman carrying a baby, all right, for those of you who cannot see, and a firewood, a pack of firewood on her head. That represents the African Queen, doesn't it? So the inaugural African Queen goes to Caroline Vercake. Congratulations. Yeah, and now I'll give her a few minutes to say something.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I was not expecting anything. I'm not setting a very good example, but I have to thank my parents, my dad and mom, Mrs. Kamunge, and all of you for believing in me. I don't ever expect anything from anybody. I do what I do because I think that God has called me to make a difference in the lives of these women. And Mrs. Kamunge, she's made me again who I am. I thank her. I thank her for believing in me. My dad and mom for encouraging me, for standing by me. Please stand up. You need to be on stage here with me. You need to be on stage here with me. Thank you. Thank you. This is such a big award for me. But I'm so proud. I don't want to take the success and everything from Maureen. I think this is her night. It is not my night. But I thank you. I thank you for believing in me. And we are going to do great things. Married women, keep believing in me. Husbands, love your wives. Women, really, really be grateful for the husbands that you have. We've selected a very young person, somebody who I never expected to be the winner. This is my mom, Rosemary Jenga. This is my dad. You can see where I get my chocolate color from. There's 5 of us in our family. My sister Vicky is there in the crowd. She's the last born. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me. And thank you, people. Thank you, people. Be watching out for what Maureen is going to do, because I know she's going to promise that she's going to make a difference. And we expect to see her here on December 17th. If she doesn't come back on December 17th after representing Kenya in the Mrs. World, we are going to hunt for her. We do not women going out there and not coming back. You have an opportunity to change your life. Change your life and come and bring that success back here. So thank you. Thank you again, everybody. I would like to give this opportunity to Carol to continue.
Now, Carol, you have more work cut out for you. Now, you're going to give us the honor of crowning the 2011 Mrs. World Kenya with the African Queen Award.
Wow, same thing. I hope it's not mine that you, or it's a different one. You better ask, sometimes it can be, Wow, Maureen, this is amazing. And I'm so, so very honored tonight to crown you the African Queen. And this award carried forward. Make me proud, please. Make me proud. This is for you and your husband to hang in your house. I don't think you people have children yet, but they need to see that even our young mothers, even as married as you are and how young you could be, you could make a difference. I understand she's a graduate of Nairobi University, so she's an educated girl. She can make a difference. Beauty and brains do go together. Beauty and brains do go together. Thank you, all the other contestants. You're all really beautiful. You've done amazing things. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And work with Maureen. Work and make a difference. Let the promise that we've given these people here today not end tonight. Let them read about you in the media. Let them accompany our Mrs. Kenya in whatever her platform is. Family fun. I'm sure both of you have a lot of fun together. Family fun, advocating for that. And as long, have you given your wife permission to get on a plane on the 5th of December to go? Because mostly the husband say, siku anajua ati anaenda. Now, tell us, have you given her permission to go?
Yes, I have.
Tell them.
I've given her permission to go, do whatever she can out there and have fun. Yeah.
Do you expect her to come back?
Oh, wait, yeah, I do expect her to come back. She must come back.
Maureen, would you like to say something?
Oh my God. I'm just so thankful to you guys for believing in me, for supporting me, and I promise that I'll make you proud, and I'll make the missuses of this world proud. I just thank you so much. All the sponsors, I thank you for believing in Mrs.World Kenya, and we're going to take this further. And I'm promising you that when I go to the America, I am going to bring that crown back to Kenya. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We are coming to the end of our beautiful show. Hasn't it been beautiful? And with this beautiful girl over here, Mrs. Mwangi. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors for the great things you've done for us and what you've done to make this a success. We cannot forget Mr. Bauer of Magic Oxybleach for giving us the ticket to take this beautiful lady to America when the Mrs. World contest is taking place. We also cannot forget Interconsumer Products, Safaricom, Ultra, Ultimate Spa, and all the other sponsors who graced the occasion today. Nice and lovely. Thank you so much, and have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
You wait until the contestants leave. Tonight is their night, so they'll be walking here in the middle. The media is waiting for them out there. So clap as they walk out. They walk in the middle. Yeah. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. You want to go out?
Kama ulivyoona ni kwamba lilikuwa ni shindano la Miss World Kenya ambalo lilikuwa linakuja moja kwa moja kupitia runinga yako ipendayo ya KBC Channel 1 kutoka hapa katika ukumbi wa Kenya National Theatre, na Maureen Mwangi bila shaka ameibuka mshindi na ataiwakilisha Kenya katika mashindano hayo mnamo mwezi Disemba kule nchini Marekani. Na kutoka kwangu Francis Kimani, na washukuru wale wote ambao tumeshirikiana nao kuletea makala haya moja kwa moja kutoka katika ukumbi huu wa Kenya National Theatre, na vile vile wahisani wetu ambao ni pamoja na Vera Beauty and Fashion College, Safaricom, Interconsumer, Nice and Lovely, Royal Pier Concept, Ultimate Spa, Mbogori Fashions, El Molo Safaris, Dollars Creations, Betty Mburu, Alex Gikandi, Meja William Kamunge na vile vile Edward Ochanga miongoni mwa wengine wengi. Kutoka katika ukumbi huu wa Kenya National Theatre, jina langu ni Francis Kimani, nikikushukuru kwa kuitazama runinga yako ya KBC Channel 1 hadi wakati mwingine, na tunamtakia kila laheri atakayewakilisha Kenya katika mashindano hayo ya Mrs. World kule nchini Marekani, Bi Maureen Mwangi. Kutoka kwangu, kwa heri kwa sasa, na kurejesha moja kwa moja hadi katika chumba chetu cha kupeperushia matangazo Broadcasting House, Nairobi.